Welcome back, everybody. I'm so excited you clicked on this video. This is by far going to be one of my favorites. Today we're discussing my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Top 5! Yeah! Okay, let me just put the disclaimer out there right here, right now. Just because they're my top 5 favorite movies does not mean that they're Oscar worthy or critically acclaimed films. These are just my top 5 favorite movies that I suggest you watch. Are you ready? Here we go. Coming in at number 5. Okay, seriously. Goodfellas by Martin Scorsese. If you're not familiar with the film Goodfellas, it came out in 1990, director Martin Scorsese, and this film is all about the Italian mob scene, behind the scenes, the hustler mentality, the move and shake, you know, how mobsters used to kill it back in New York City, New Jersey area, and being from, you know, New Jersey. I mean, this film, everybody I know loves this film. It is intense. It's in your face. You know, Scorsese nails these characters. Whoever did the casting on this film is brilliant. It's definitely a must-see. I mean, I'm biased because I absolutely love Martin Scorsese and everything he does. But this is definitely my top favorite movie by Martin Scorsese. So go see it. You trust me, right? Coming in at number 4. I'm sorry, that was a terrible impression of like Marilyn Monroe mixed with like Kim Kardashian. But, you know, sexy face just doesn't work for me. I just need to be normal. Anyway, coming in at number 4 is one of my all-time favorites, Eyes Wide Shut, director Stanley Kubrick. Quick fact on this film. If you have never seen Eyes Wide Shut, it is definitely, how to describe it? Perfectionist to the fullest. I actually heard while researching this film that Stanley Kubrick is such a perfectionist, he would have Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise do scenes at least 42 to 50 times. He decided that if he would make his actors do these scenes so many times, or, you know, time after time, take after take, just drilling it on them, that eventually they would relax so much into the characters that it would just become normal to go into the scene. Quite genius, if you ask me. And I recognize geniuses. Hello. Number 4. It's still not working. Bear with me. I'm working on my sexy face. Press. Okay. Are you ready? Number 3. 300. Directed by Noam Maruo. So if you're not familiar with this film, 300, I suggest you go see it. I mean, I suggest you see all my favorites because all of my favorites are amazing. But 300 has that energy that, I mean, when you finish seeing this film, you want to get out and fight with these Spartans. This is Sparta! Okay, guys. This is my second favorite movie of all time. Apocalypto. Director, Mel Gibson. I understand that this film might be one that many of you have not seen, and many of you who probably have, and I'm sure the ones who have seen it are like, yeah, oh my goodness, I love that movie. Exactly, my exact sentiments. Apocalypto was amazing. Okay, and just to give you a brief plot history on what's going on in this film, it was directed by Mel Gibson, and when I tell you I was blown away by his directorial skills, Mel Gibson really actually knows what he's doing. For somebody who, whatever, we're not going to get into that right now. I will warn you, this film does have subtitles. But I will let you know this. If you've seen the film Passion of the Christ, which was also directed by Mel Gibson, you realize that you don't even have to look at the subtitles to understand what's going on in the movie. And that's exactly what he did with Apocalypto. He is such a great director that you don't even read the subtitles. You are just completely engaged in the film. So I'll give you a little bit of a tease, okay? I'll tell you a little bit about it so you could go see it and tell me, you know, pat on my back because Mercedes told me to go see this movie and it was good. You meet the protagonist, Jaguar Paw. He's a Mayan man, an Indian man who pretty much gets captured by another Indian tribe who rampages his entire village. Throughout the entire film, because Jaguar Paw had been captured and taken away from everything he knew in his family, he spends the entire movie getting back to his family. This film will really blow your mind. Number 1. #1 favorite movie of all time. Metro Manila. Director Sean Ellis. No, I didn't say Manila envelope. I didn't say vanilla wafer. I said Metro Manila. And let me tell you something. I was on vacation and my friend dragged me to go see this movie at a film festival. And I'm sitting there like, why am I on vacation and I'm at the movies? I go to the movies all the time. The movie takes place in the Philippines. You meet a Filipino family who is from the country part of the Philippines, and they move to the city for a better way of life and more opportunities. However, the city taints their entire way of living. Yes, I'm going to leave you with that cliffhanger. When I tell you, you will not regret anything that I have told you about any of the films that I have listed, okay? I can't stress to you how much you really need to see Metro Manila, okay? It is my absolute favorite movie that I have seen within the last 5 years, I would say. It's on Netflix. Go see it. All these films that I've mentioned, 5 shoots. 300, directed by Noam Maruo. I hope I said that right. Can't get my leg up. Coming in at #4. Coming in at #4. So I really want to do like a bonus one because there's one that I really wanted to choose, but somebody told me that it would not be legitimate or whatever the case may be. But since this is my thing that I do by myself, I can do whatever I want. So the bonus film is yes, I said it. The Lion King. For those of you who are out there laughing at me right now, let me just tell you something. The Lion King was amazing. And those of you who haven't seen it, you need to go see it right now. I don't care what you say, okay? Because when they killed Mufasa, if you ain't shed a tear when they killed Mufasa, then you really don't have a heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you could tell somebody got a good heart. If they cried when they killed Mufasa. So Hakuna Matata to everybody out there in the TV world.